I'm just in between a set right now, so I'm going to give my top tips to reduce excessive sweating. I suffered from excessive sweating when I was in university. It was to the point that I could get ready to go to school and I will still break out into the sweat, even if I didn't walk to school, and even in the winter time too. In the summertime, my clothes got really soaked with sweat, and it was embarrassing at first. So I would say the top tip is do not eat carbs or high sugary processed foods every meal. I tend to keep it low carb early in the day for the health benefits of not having insulin spikes. They help me burn more body fat. I did lose a little bit of strength at first, but I regained it back. Once I start moving to more lower carb meals, I was sweating a lot less, but I still sweat a lot during workouts, and that's okay with me. Or tip number 2 is try not to weigh a lot. I find I got more perspiration when I was over 200 pounds. I'm 5 feet 10 or 5 feet 11. So my current weight is anywhere between 175 and 180 pounds. So generally, to be over 200 pounds and very lean at that height, it's very difficult. So I wouldn't be concerned about putting on too much muscle mass. The only way you can put on a lot of muscle mass is you gotta take steroids and you have to eat a lot of food. But majority of guys have a hard time putting on mass or putting on weight. So I would say just try to keep your weight under 200 pounds, but keep a lean body mass too. Tip number 3 is watch out for what you drink. So if you drink a lot of energy drinks, for me, I'm very sensitive to it, so it will make me very sweaty, and it got to the point that it won't keep me awake anymore. So I avoid energy drinks, I avoid coffee. Once in a while I might have a cappuccino or one of those sugary coffees, but I don't do it too often unless I'm planning to stay up late on purpose, and generally when I have my carb dinner. Number 4, when you work out, when it comes to doing cardio, try to do more interval training style and reduce the steady state cardio. Like, there's nothing wrong with doing steady state cardio, but I find that when I was doing steady state cardio for long periods of time, it took me so long to stop sweating. And with high intensity interval training, I didn't have to work out as often. Steady state cardio is easier to negatively affect your hormones if you do it in excess. If you do heavy intense training in excess, it's very easy for your body to tell you did too much, you need to rest. But with steady state cardio, it's much easier to keep going, even if you've done more than enough. When it comes to clothing at that time, I avoided very tight clothes or very tight shirts. I avoided white shirts or gray shirts or even bright color shirts where it's easy to show sweat stains, unless I was wearing another shirt over it. My last tip is don't care what other people think. If you are going to be nervous, you're going to end up more sweaty than the sweating you already have. So just get used to it, be confident, and try to improve your own life. I found when I was nervous because of how people saw me for sweating, I actually got more sweaty while having conversations. And all I keep thinking about is, okay, I need to get away because I need to go to the washroom and stop the sweating. It's not worth it. I know it sucks for going to job interviews to have very sweaty hands or appear to be sweating a lot, even when it's not hot outside, wearing a suit, especially as a guy. So the best thing to do is be healthy for at least a week before your job interview. Don't eat junk food right before your job interview. Don't have coffee. Don't have energy drinks before the interview. Be well rested. I don't much care about using antiperspirants because we need to sweat. I'd rather use regular natural deodorants. Regular natural deodorants, it's not going to smell, and you still will sweat. Because I don't care about trapping the sweat in. I'd rather sweat and detox my body.